All right, microphone check. And that's a check. I tell you what, this is the fastest the ad has ever started. There goes the ad. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? It is Syntax Rhyme, I hope you're having a great day because we're gonna finish this stupid build. We've decided to change the entire thing, so let's get to redesigning. Yeah, so this is now no longer really necessary, though I'm debating if I do want to have it on or off. I'm thinking I extend this to come out to here so I can have a lot more room for babies. And then that way I can set up even more beds. And then I just have these guys just automatically drop. This so cute. Such a cute little... Oh, I want you. Oh, I don't have the stuff to keep you. Oh, don't go nowhere. You're so cute. Open. Why is everything so weird? Okay. Well, there goes that cat. Our realm is acting up again. What else is new? Okay. Let's try that again. Building a portal will allow you to travel to another dimension called another. All these little tidbits. Sometimes there's something in there that you probably haven't heard or whatever. But most of this is just, You can hold the map in your offhand. Yeah, everybody knows that. I think my realm is messed up. It's having some kind of a heart attack or seizure or whatever. Is the kitty gone? Oh, the beds are back. Yeah, that kitty is definitely 100% gone. I want to see if I can get him to drop down. Yep, there we go, there we go. Go up. Go around that side, though. I'm chasing a cat. Right, okay. Hey, that was lucky. That didn't happen. Nobody saw that. Okay, so try this again. So this torch thing is definitely 100% wrong. Actually, wait, this reset. It's exactly where I wanted to. Oh. Okay, that's not where I want you to fall down there. Bye, guys. I don't know if it made it. I don't think it made it. Yay, you're here. Plenty of room down here. I might as well just leave it like this. Hello? Get in my inventory. Get in my inventory. Okay. And the realm needs to be closed. Well, this is just terrible. It's weird that this happens. Once I open it, it should be fine again. Then again, it could be that I have way too many add-ons. And it's a cursed world. I need to get some water. I'll be right back. This is going to take a minute or two anyway. Failed. Let's try that again. So it's definitely jacked up. It's got to close so that I can reopen it and it resets. I might have to change this to be creative. We go play around in a creative world or something. Come on, come on, come on, close. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, let me close the game. Um, and we relaunch the game. Or at least we try. Hello? Here we go. All right, close. Sometimes resetting the connection helps, so we'll see if that happens here. But I need this to close because it's not gonna. I can't play on it until I close it and reopen it because it won't save the progress. I did this one time and had to redo the same thing 4 times before I figured that out. Come on, come on. And I can't do this tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Oh, God, it's not gonna work. If this won't close, then that's a big problem. The world might just be completely jacked. We may have to begin an entire new Nexus. Please don't let that happen. I'll have to turn it into a solo world at that point. I still don't even have a gold farm. For the amount of time I've spent on this world doing some things, I'm not really set up. I don't have a bunch of netherite here because, keep inventory. So I didn't have a bunch of netherite here. Went out and did crazy exploring and stuff, but not super crazy. No. Oh, this is very different now. Okay. Tells you more lights add mob heads, whatever this is. Dragonfire Tinker. See, this is the thing right here that's probably jacking everything up. We have realm storage. Wait, I'm confused. What is this realm storage now? I have 10 gigabytes of storage for something. Okay, first let's download this. It really shouldn't do anything, but sometimes that gets it to work. Hello? There we go. Now it's working. Well, this is riveting content. I'll tell you what. Thanks a lot, Mojang. Like, I know I'm running a bunch of stuff on there, but if you didn't want us to play with it, why would you give us all this stuff? It works in Java. Fix your game. I'm hoping with this restore that I can close it. If I can get it, if I could just get it to close. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I think it's completely shot. It doesn't want to close. It doesn't want to upload a save. I think you're finally dead. Tell me that I can go to 200. I want to make it to 200 streams of the Nexus before it has to reset. Okay, I'm kidding about that. I want to get specific things done. This is not going to work. I can't close it. Let's try to do this restore again. If this doesn't work, I'll have to find a subscription, cancel it. This is not good. Some of the content couldn't be applied. What? Something's definitely up with this. Okay, hold on a second. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so everything's there. So what happens if I load in here? What is this? I may not even be able to load. Are you kidding me? I don't think this is going to load. I think my realm is jacked. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm not happy if this doesn't even load. Okay. I'll tell you what, that does feel smoother. I don't want to run it as a solo world. You know what that might benefit from? Not being stairs. All right, so. Okay, so at least I have it. I have a copy. We're good. Ish. Kinda? Like, what is going on here? One last try. Oh, wait, the message changed. No, it didn't. It's always said that. Oh, never mind. I'm about to be extremely annoyed. Uh, right. Well, I mean, I might as well just edit the stream info because this is definitely not correct. So, creative things. All right. So, what I need to do is I need to get. This is a. Oh, hello. This is a creative copy of consolecraft. This is kind of like what the area looked like and so forth. So, Where's the door? Oh, no. What direction is this? Oh my god. That can't be right. Of course I don't have the daylight cycle active. This can't be. Are you serious? This is north? Oh my god. This is a north door. Let me look at something. Let me look at something. Let me look at something. A north door. Yeah. A north door is a 4 spawn point. Oh my god. How? I hate these girls. I really, truly do hate these girls. Right. So, I can't believe that they're this lucky. So the Wixters have asked me to do something for them, and I said, okay, fine. I've been meaning to design a farm that I'm going to attempt to do with a full AFKable thing for a raid farm. So I said, okay. And I found an interesting design. Learned some things I didn't know about raids. And we should be good. Okay, so It should be, I believe, that box right there. All right, let's see what happens if we get out of render distance completely. Project. Oh my god, it really is a 4 because they're spawning everywhere. Okay, so that is there. The heck? Where are the other ones? I have to look this up again. Oh lord. Hold on. I have to find YouTube. Hey, Burning Village. What am I doing? Well, I can't get into the dragonnexus, which sucks. So I'm going to have to work on that to see if I can get through there. And since I can't get through there, where is this stupid video at? I'm going to start working on an idea to make the Wixters, and I don't know why I'm doing this. They just kind of asked me. But I have plans to test. Oh my god, there's just everywhere. I have plans to test whether or not I can make a fully AFKable raid farm that gives you the potions, that continuously gets potions for you, gives you the potions. You would have to use an auto clicker to take the potion, and so it would be killing these guys at the same time that it's running a raid. So I don't know if it's feasible, but I have an idea that I might be able to get it to work. And one of the spawn spots is here. The interesting thing about it is this particular tower happens to have a north-facing door. And I recently learned that depending on where the door is, tells you how many spawn spots you happen to have at this location for these caps. And as it just so happens, north-facing doors, which is what this is, because everybody knows that when you put down a pumpkin and stuff, this thing is always facing northwest. Just to verify, a sunflower always goes east. That means this is north. So north-facing doors have 4 spawn spots. I just gotta find them. And you can tell that it's true because nothing is spawning up there, and these guys are spawning everywhere else. Which means that also, I mean, I know I have to take down these trees. I may have to take down this here terrain as well. So we're in a creative copy of consolecraft. Yeah, it's really interesting. I found this interesting little build. I have to find it again because I saw it the other day, and it's like, okay, I understand how to do raid farms. It's just this particular one. Ah, I think this is the video. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay. Interesting. Do I have any add-ons on here? Specifically, this one. No! It's not quite perfect. But the good news is, I think that there's some over here. So this is something I saw here from Silent Whisper. You see how he's got these here 4 marked? So those are the 4 spawn spots. But I gotta find how to find them. That's insane. This is what we want right here. Oh, did I mark the wrong place on this thing? Oh, wait. Yeah, look at this. North equals 4 spawn spots. It's been a while since I did this, okay? Don't judge. This goes here. So apparently this is the block. So then that would be where that needs to be. I had a pillager tower with 4 spots. They were not on the tower, but were on the ground next to it. Yes, well, technically, the way I understood this video, apparently that there's where the first one is. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So there should be a completely different block. Let's do this. Okay, if I have this set up correctly, that goes there, and then that's another spawning spot right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the problem is that the next spawning spot appears to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, wait a minute. It's got to be 7 spaces between. So it's actually outside. Oh my god. Oh my god. They have one of the perfect spawn points. They have 4 spawn points, and it's in 4 different chunks, which is exactly what you want for one of these. So this should be where... I can't believe that they're this lucky. I hate them. I hate the Wixters. I hate the Wixters. Right. So what happens is this. You see how there's no block up here? So this is a spawn point. And what happens is it basically, it'll try to spawn them in at this Y level because of this one. And since there's nothing here, they actually spawn in the water on the ground. That's what's going on. They spawn over there, they spawn over here, and then they spawn over here. So this is why you think they're spawning on the ground. They're technically spawning here, but the game doesn't allow it to spawn like right here. So they actually spawn just below, which would in this case would be right there on that corner. But this is a perfect one. It's got... Hang on one second. I'm getting a phone call. Or maybe not a phone call. I'm so confused. I've already done this. You have an appointment coming up? Yes, I know. Okay, so not telling me to do anything. It's just telling me to... Okay. It's just reminding me. So... Yeah, so that's how this works. And then because of the chunk alignment, so this is a chunk. So it only has one spawn spot inside of it. This is another chunk. This has one spot inside of it. This one here, even though it looks like it lines up in here, remember, this is a corner of a chunk, which means that this chunk ends here and this chunk begins here. So this is another chunk, and then this one here is not the same chunk as that. So there's literally 4 spawn points in 4 different chunks on this thing. And then I need to kill everything here again. I may have to level. Is that all of them, guys? Okay, now let's see if I did this correctly. Then this here should be the AFK platform. Locations, 32 blocks up. We're going to have to definitely take out those trees and things. This has definitely got to get flattened out some here. And then let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Well, we got 3 of them for sure. This one didn't spawn anything. Let's go back up. Huh, maybe I only have 3 valid ones? Hey, 3's still better than 1. It's supposed to be all 4. That one's supposed to have things going in it as well. And now that one, they lost the things that were in it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this again. Let's go way over here. That's the only thing that I don't like about that tower is that I know those trees have got to go, that hill's got to go. I've got to double check a few things and see exactly how much clearing it is, but definitely have to clear. That one's not working. Why is this one not working? That is so weird. Maybe it has to do with the spawn and stuff, but yeah, this tree's definitely got to go. Let's see here. Come on, burn, baby, burn. Oh, he's actually burning. I made an iron farm. Oh, I have an idea. I can have a little fun with this. Well, those armadillos are about to have a very bad day. That actually wasn't that bad. That's one way to clear out the area. Let's see if that catches fire. That'd be funny if it does. Here it comes. We're just having a little bit of fun because right now I'm upset that I can't get my realm to work. Yeah, that sucks that it's only got a 3 spawn. It doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't want to generate this one. That's weird that it won't generate that one. That's just... Well, at least I know it won't generate that, but I'm going to set it up just in case it does in the world. Because you know how sometimes realms and worlds are different. This is a world versus the realm, well, server, so... Yeah, alright, so that's all cleared out. So now we got to mark off a couple of things here. So that's one chunk. I have to go that way. We have to build this in this direction. Okay, so that's that chunk. And I need to keep this one here. So it's that one there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so this is basically where I have to be. That's not right. Is it? No, I have to be over here. I have to be... Am I able to be here? Nope. How is this not working? How are they not spawning? I know it deals with 5 chunks. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be 5. But I think it goes this way as well. It should. Yeah, there we go. Nope. As soon as I get over here to the edge of this chunk, it disappears. So that means to keep that in render, and that's that far one, right? Yeah, to keep that in render. This is the chunk that I have to be in. Where did I put this? Huh. Well, that makes sense. You have to be in this chunk in order to get that to work because you have to be within a specific distance. But I thought it was... I thought in a Sim 4, it was between 26 and 60 or something like that. to get stuff to spawn, but I guess because that's a structure, the rules are different. I guess, but apparently I have to be there. So that's basically it. I have to create an AFK chunk here. I have to build the trident killers that are going to get these guys and get me my loots. AFK platform here. And if I remember correctly, raid farm, I believe, goes here. I mean, it's going to take a while just to build this in creative. I just wanted to get the area kind of set up. So it's kind of like this, if I remember right. Let me see what the video says. Where's the video? Okay. Ah, stupid commercial. Yeah, but I've already got that. Okay, so this is not the insane farm. This is just where it tells you about the 4 thing. So that's not the right video. Anyway, that sucks. Right. Okay. But that's not 64 and they're despawning. But structure rules are different. Because this is a structure, the spawning rules are different. Like when you do when you find a skeleton spawner or a zombie spawner or any kind of those spawners, you have to be within a certain block for it to activate. This is kind of like the similar rules. It's, if I remember correct, I have to find the correct video for the farm that I want to attempt to build here. And it's great because look, there's a village right here and I'm going to need villagers. So, like, this is a perfect place. But yeah, it's really obvious to see when we're here. And watch this. We're not even there, but look, there's nothing. There's one guy spawning in here, and that's the closest one. But we want to get guys spawning in over there, which means we need to be more like right here. And then there we go. See, they'll spawn in. So we need to be like right here. Let's change you to a sphere. See, according to the sphere, I should be good. You know, like, green is where it won't spawn. And then from green to red is where it does spawn. Right? Yeah, that's a spawn sphere. Right, so if you're right there, then it's basically it's one chunk. Two chunks over. Makes no sense for that to be the correct spawning thing. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, look at that. Look at it. Actually, that's actually correct. So if this is where I want the spawn point to be, then that means that, yeah, I have to be inside of this red. Which is why over here, the guy is gone. But then when I go right there, that guy will return in a minute. So, okay, so yeah, that is a distance thing. Okay. Yeah, see, he's right there now. Okay, so that works. So from the farthest point, so I could do all my measurements and stuff in here. So like this here is center, right? This here's the middle of these things. All right, so if we do that, one, two, three, four, five, six, 8. Yeah, something like that. But basically, two, three, four, five, six. That's your AFK spot right here. That's your AFK spot from the center of the best point to get this guy here to spawn. That guy there should be spawning. Why is that guy there not spawning? Okay, too many things going on. Let's turn you off. So this is everything that can spawn from there. That's a lot of area for what we're. Oh, that's a problem. Ah, that's a big problem. I may have to blow up a lot. So all these trees, half of this mountain's got to go. And then this is all spawnable. Lord have mercy. This should be fun to watch. Oh. See, and that's why that's perfect. Look at that. These guys are all inside, so found the central point. That's where we have the AFK at for this idea to work. And then it's this stuff. You know what I could do? That would be a whole lot better. Because it's a lot less to spawn proof. So this is why you come into creative and you check things out. I may just do this because it's easier, it's a spawn proof. Because look, there's not a whole lot to do at that point. You just blast out a little bit of that, then that's the only thing that's in there. That's the only place that they can spawn. So I can make it come up, and then I can still have this be. I just thought of something. Why not have a happy medium? Let's see where. Looks like I can go about 3 more blocks. Ooh, blocks is that? It's basically 3 more blocks from there. Okay. So we make this our AFK platform. Up there. Then it's just stuff over here. You know what? I can't really tell with the glass. It doesn't. There we go. According to this, I can move up, looks like 2. Okay, so you're clearly in, and you're clearly in the skin of your teethy teeth. So we can make our AFK platform over here. Or we could just do it over here. But I think, honestly, I think it'd be better if I just did it over there. That way it's up. There's a lot less that I have to worry about down here. And everything is just inside so that they... Oh my god! It worked! Wait, I'm so confused. So that one there started spawning, but now those 2 don't spawn. Alright, so we're spawning somewhere completely different. That'll totally de-render that. The time. There we go. Completely de-rendered. Now I know it works down there for those three, but not that one. Now this one here had worked, but now those aren't. Why? I need to have at least three of these working. I need to find somewhere where I'm going to have three of these here working. Off by 1 block. Oh, well, I didn't realize that that was considered an entity. So I guess it makes sense when you can kill it. Okay, that's two. Spawn radius is up to 120 blocks. Actually, no, it's not. Spawn radius is not 120 blocks. The sim distance is what controls your spawn radius. So there's actually sim distance, render distance, but they both work hand in hand. So sim distance, 4 chunks, means that basically so this is a 5x5 with this here being the current chunk, and then what happens is you go 1, 2, 3, 4 away from you, away from the chunk that you're in, and that's where normal mobs can spawn in the world. So basically, this is a 5x5 grid. So this is basically you stand here in the center, and all of that, all of this is where it could spawn, which is, you know, well, actually, it's double the size. It goes two more that way, two more that way, two more this way, two more that way. So yeah, it's from your spot, and then it's a max distance of, uh, well, each chunk is 16, so 64 blocks away max. So max spawn radius on a chunk 4 is 64. 128 blocks is when you go 8 or higher. Why aren't those two spawning at all? Okay, if I'm over here. Does those two just not want to spawn? Like, what are you doing to me here, game? Trying to find a good spot to AFK so I can get them on. Maybe I need to do it this way. Maybe what I need to do is run in this direction here. Nope, 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 nope. Too far, too far. Why can't I get more than two to spawn at a time? I definitely don't want to AFK in that direction or that direction. So it's one of these two directions that I'm going to want to AFK in it. I'm still thinking midair. Hey, there's no banner guys in there. I am not sure which direction I want to go in. I'm starting to lean towards just doing this. Come up here. Alright, everything did. Putting my little flags. All right, this is what we got to see. We got to see what's going to happen now. All right, that's 2 spawn locations that are active. That was a bad idea. So we're definitely too high. Look at that. As soon as we did that, we've got 3 spawn locations function. I mean, I take 3 out of 4 all day, all day. But I definitely have to do 4 killers. Even it's a 4 spot, and even though all 4 spots do work, that one there don't like to work. That one there kind of work. Now, if I was to AFK over here, does that make a difference? All right, we're gonna stay here for a second. I need to use the restroom. All right, I will return shortly. Apparently, this is a terrible place. We'll see what happens when I get back. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So this one here is a terrible spot because it only generates those two. What about right here? It might. It's weird, but I'm going to set it up anyway because it did generate once. So that's interesting that that's happening. And this is a terrible spot because it's not spawning that. I mean, I can deal with 3, but I can't deal with 2. What the? Why are they there? If you're going to drop them into trading killers, you want to drop the spawn spot down so they don't despawn when they drop down. No, no, no. They're going to die right there. Okay, so this is the spot. That's the spot right there. Right? Because it's the only spot. What about over here? At this spot. So, yeah, the idea is that they're going to die here. Which means I got to get the XP to... You guys need to go. So that spot's pretty good. And that spot's good. Now this should be the spot that 3 of them spawn in, right? That's 1. That's 2 spots. I might just have to do it right there. I might have to just do it right above them. That might be where I have to do the AFK spot, is up over there. Because that's not spawning, and that's not spawning, and I don't want to deal with 2, so this is a bad one. But this here would mean that all that stuff can spawn in, right? Yeah. I'm not a big happy fan of that. Oh, come on. How is this not working? That out. Hi, Tink. How are you? Tink, I hate you, by the way. Terrible person. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love you. So this is where your thing is. Why? This is where you chose to do the thing, right? As it just so happens, that's east, that's north. That means that this door is on the north face of the pillager tower. What that means is that it has 4 spawning locations. This one here doesn't really want to work too often. This one here works a little more frequently. These 2 are always spawning in. Just trying to determine the best AFK spot. So far, I think it's going to be that, but I can't seem to get this one here to spawn in. So I've been trying to find a really good AFK spot, and it looks like this might be the spot, but I just don't know because they're not spawning in. So it's, yeah. Basically, I'm not sure if I could do the whole combo thing where I do the full AFK here, but I could definitely get the potions. And then I want to see about maybe making an AFK thing up here. I don't know. It's going to be a while for me to do in creative. Just to see if that works. You know, like if I'm AFK here, and the stuff comes up to me here, and then if I could get the full AFK thing to work. Once I get this here, now what I got to do is basically, I'm guessing in one of these 2 directions, build out the raid farm and see if I can get it to function fully AFK. Yeah, but why is it that, like, I was getting that one there to spawn a second ago, now it doesn't want to do it? Like, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. You know? Because it's like, it shouldn't be doing that. It just only works in that one spot. Reset this. Yeah, see? Right height. But for some reason, that one doesn't want to spawn in anymore. Hey, B. Yeah, I'm going to do that in a sec. It's just I want to get this as the location. But they didn't even disappear. Okay, let's do this. Alright. That killed everything. Then what happens? You spawn in. That's good. That's the only good thing, is that one spawned in. That's it. Technically, this should be the AFK spot. Let's see here. Oh, I got slurking. Get ready for today. Have a wonderful stream. Love you guys. Talk to you later. The one on the platform is the most consistent. Yeah, that's obviously the best one. Oh, okay. Okay, we got three. We got three. All right. So that one had disappeared, but we could get three at this spot. Okay, so that happens. If I could just get three of them to be spawning in, that'll be my AFK spot. That'll be where I have to send everything. That's two. Come on. That one there kind of works. Will it work if I go right here? Let's see. That guy spawned in nice and quick with the banner. That's great. I need this one here to spawn in. Okay, so this spot does work for that one. I know it does work for that one. It's not perfect. Also, thank you. You're the best for trying this. Yeah, I've been meaning to do it. So, okay, there we go. There we go. We got three. We got three. Okay, so this is the spot. Okay, so this is the AFK location. Perfect. So I got a screenshot of it. And I still got to find an auto clicker that will allow me to do what I need to do, because I need to be able to do this. Like it would be more like a two bottle. Let's do the two bottle. Alright, so this spot here is good for three. Raid Omen. We're activating a raid just because I think it'll be funny. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's clear out our inventory. Grab that. What I need to do here. Alright, so what we gotta do is should be like that. And that's not right. Is that right? It's been a while since I did one of these things. Where are the buttons? I think that's right. Hold on a second. Let me find. Where is. Was this the one that I'm looking for? I need to I need to remember how to deal this stupid killer thing. is... So that makes no sense. It works for him, but not for me. Okay, so it does push them out. I just didn't see it, but it did push him out. That's the only way he could spawn down there. Okay, but this makes no sense because here... Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It doesn't work. Okay, how does that water... Let me show you what I'm looking at. How does this water not fill this right here? That's literally what I have here. East and south, that's where those go. That goes there, that goes there. Okay. Does that work? Come on, spawn something in. Because it needs to not have water on that spot. So Now this doesn't want to work. Okay, maybe that's because this is an old video. So let's do this is not too terrible of an idea. Did they change spawn spot from northwest corner to center of the block? No. In this structure, it's still northwest corner. When it's natural mob spawns like creeper farms, they did change it to center of the block. But for structures and spawn, or for structures, it's still northwest corner. Let me see this here real quick. Come on, give me the skip button. See, how does that? How did that? That makes no sense because when I do that, it doesn't do that. This is 4 months ago. This is interesting. Why 4 sticky pistons? The heck is this guy doing? is he doing? Oh, this is in case you want to do the drop down. No, no, no. I don't want to do a drop down. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right. Basically, nothing is spawning in there because of that block being waterlogged. So, let's do. I mean, if I just do a regular everyday trident killer in there, it should just work, right? Right. So let's go up here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. See, these guys are spawning in perfectly. Why doesn't that one want to work now? Why is it that they're not spawning? All right. So I found a good spawn spot. Ah, there we go. Okay, so they are spawning. I wanted to get the XP out. I'm going to have to look at some builds to see if there's a way to get the XP out. If not, I'll have to burn all the XP, which is going to suck. But I was thinking I could make it a dual farm kind of thing, but no. Wait, why didn't that work? Weird. I used a tripwire across the spawn spot with the piston one block up that pushed them into the trident killer, but the trident killer was lower. Nah, I'm just going to have it active. I mean, it's not like I can hear it from up here anyway. But the thing that I hate is that that's not how I can get the XP out. So I would prefer not to do this. I would prefer to do one... Shut up. I would prefer to do one that I can get the XP out. Can't get the XP out with this. You can't be down here when it's spawning, so this is a very bad design. But why is it that I can't get the stupid stair thing to work? This is supposed to function where you do like this, you do like this, and you go like that, that. This is not supposed to fill, but it's filling. So how do I prevent this from filling? What if? Okay, that'll work. I don't know why it didn't want to work before, but it'll work. Yeah, I don't understand why that wouldn't work the other way, but hey, if it works, exactly. If it works, it works. Who cares? Get out the way. Get out the way. All right, everything's dead. Okay, that works good. That works good. That's 2. I do remember it said I needed a torch in there. Hey, how did that happen? They all messed up. All of them are now messed up somehow. The torch. I forgot the simple rules of stupid water movement. Alright, now that should be it. Those guys popped in really quick. Come on, come on. I forgot that as soon as you update that water block from the torch, it'll reset. Alright, this is just weird that it's not being as efficient as I want it to be. Apparently I need to stand right here. Okay, so that's good. If I stand literally right there. So basically what I need is here's your AFK spot. Right, so this does work. And then if we do this, oh, hey, look, that guy popped one in. So that one does work, but it's very sporadic. Alright, so this is so far so good. There's another one. Nope, that's not. Alright, so we got our AFK spot. We have where these things are. All we gotta do now is design a trident killer. I've got to go. Good luck with the rest of the farm. All right, thanks for hanging out, Road Snash. Appreciate you. Let's see. If we do this. Oh, it would be nice if I put that in correctly. Why is that happening? That's not working. Okay, so repeater. That's not working either. What the heck is going on here? Oh, let's see here. So if we do this, dish, 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 that kills them pretty quick. I only got one potion out of that. Let's see if that'll do a one-shot kill real quick here. Doesn't have to have impaling, doesn't one-shot kill him. This is pretty much the kill chamber. We'll have to tweak it a little bit, maybe. We'll move this here in. We'll do... Hey! Oh, you guys are coming at the end of my stream. I'm about to end, actually, myself. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I mean, having impaling doesn't really matter. We have to be careful how we do this. We got a couple of potions on this one. Oh, we got some more ominous 3s and an ominous 5. Alright. Worst case scenario, this thing doesn't function the way that I want it to do, and it's only an ominous bottle farm. And that's fine. That's fine. If that's the case, that's what we do. But base case scenario, what we're working on here is we're building this for the Wixters, and I get to use it, of course, because I'm building it. And it is a ominous bottle farm that what I'm going to attempt to do is make it fully automated for a raid farm that I'm going to build up here somewhere. And we've been playing with spawn spots and where's the best place for this to be and stuff like that. So we get 3 different spawns. 1, 2, 3. This one here is occasion. This is a 4-spawn tower. I had to blow up a bunch of stuff. And it's just, yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, I was just about to end because it's at the end of my time anyway. I only got a couple minutes anyway, and I gotta go to get something to eat. I can feel my sugar is weird. Let me see what my sugar is. Hold on a second. It's 101. Well, I definitely got to go get something to eat. That's for sure. Okay, so Mickey's almost always on, right? Like, she's always on when I'm on, right? So, alright, so that's where we're going to end this. We're going to go ahead. Yeah, because I got to get going. And I got to stretch out before I go to work. So we're going to end this here.